Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. Pleasure to be with you here this Sunday afternoon as football is wrapping up their schedule. We're just beginning ours over here with the Joe Six Pack Racing League live here on iRacing with the Cactus Cooler 100. And man, oh man, what a race we're going to have today. This is week 3 for the series here, and they've had some updates, some fun that they've got going on. But I tell you what, qualifying is just now getting underway. So some of the drivers out there still trying to complete their laps as you see it right there. Man, it's been a great broadcast for these guys every Sunday afternoon, live right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and now our new Facebook group, Signature Esports Live. You'll be able to watch it there as well, so make sure you get out there, give us a like, follow, and subscribe to all the channels because, without you, we couldn't do it. So thank you to everybody out there running. I know that Mr. McFarland, I was clicking on him because he definitely had a logo of mine on his car, so I appreciate that. There's Tuisku out there trying to better his time on his second lap right here. We'll see what he does in the 187. A little bad little time for him right there. The drivers are finishing it up, and man, oh man, they are already starting to heat up. Take a look and see what we've got going on as far as inside the point standings as it stands after last week. I'm going to open it up and take a look real quick. Mike Killingbeck, the leader right now in the series. There's a tie for first between he and David Lomaga. Those guys are tied with, I believe, 44 points apiece. So those guys are doing great things in the series. Now, there is no playoffs, so to speak. So it's just the driver with the most points at the end of the season. That's who's going to be third place right now. Josh Bromfield, he's going to be there in third place. There's a tie pretty much for the next 4 drivers. So Anthony Garland, Brian Torchia, Lance Brantlinger, and Albert Reed, all those guys tied for third. Only one guy in second place with 43 points. That's going to be Joshua Bromfield. He's going to be holding on to that. And then in fourth place, we've got Matt Newborn and Thomas Hubble. Those guys are all tied for fourth place. Good to see everybody out there tuning in. Give us a like, follow, and subscribe. Hit your watch parties out there. And man, oh man, we already had a great season, great start to the season for the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. And now just getting everything ready to rock and roll. Phoenix Raceway is where we're at. Here's the race info for you as they come around. This is the Cactus Cooler 100 Phoenix Raceway. It's the legacy Phoenix here in iRacing, so what it was prior to ISM Speedway. It's a 1 mile track with a dog leg on the back side of the track, so the front stretch is going to be the straightaway. You see the pace car kind of hopping in right there. Track temperature right now, 104 degrees. 78-degree air temperature, 55% humidity, which is a little heavy for Arizona, but yeah, to say the least, it does happen. Partly cloudy skies, 5-mile-an-hour wind, high altitude, so the cars run a little bit faster. So, could ask for worse things, could ask for better things, could ask for anything at all. Starting grid brought to you by Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. That is my Sounds of iRacing sponsor. You'll see a lot of them throughout the season here with the Joe Six Pack Racing League, or the JSRL, or JSPRL. Yeah, those guys are awesome. Kind of love them, kind of dig them. They're absolutely amazing. Dave Lamaga, the number 34, good little time for him. He's going to be your pole sitter. He's going to sit out there on the inside lane when it comes to where they start things here. Mike Killingbeck in that outside pole position in the number 70, driving the Navy paint scheme. I do have my driver numbers turned off, so these drivers, they're showing up on paint schemes different than their numbers. That's usually why. Brantlinger is going to be in the inside road number 2. He's going to have Anthony Garland to his outside, as you see those guys ready to go here for 100 miles. Roughly about 100 laps is what they're going to be running. They do have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered, 70% fuel, so that's going to play a strategy. And getting loose here at Phoenix is a big factor as well. SETV number 3, Al Reed out there. He is our fantastic Irish driver out there. Good to see him running tonight Mr. Heaslet's out there as well. It's Brian Heaslet, the number 19. He's going to be outside row number 3. Joshua Benton, he's going to be out there, the New England driver, driving the 60 Gatorade machine. He's going to be there in row number 4, 7th place, with Robert McFarland right there too, is outside the number 1 Monster Energy Ford Mustang, rocking and rolling in that outside row 4 position. Wayne Garland, the 84, he's going to be inside row number 5. Robert Tuiscu, the 3rd, the 187 is going to be there outside row number 5. Rob Lowell, he in that group with Sammy Davis, that's row number 6 for you as they pace around here. Brian Wojcik, he's going to be there in row number 7 with John Lomaga, and Jared Knox there with Greg Joe. I believe Greg might be your race controller for tonight, so good to see everybody tuning in. We're going to go racing right here. Fred the Flagman high above the stands. Legacy Phoenix, absolutely a fantastic drive. I don't know why they changed it, but you know, iRacing does what NASCAR does what they do. It'll be Killingbeck, Lomaga, front row running. Waiting for the green flag. Green on the start of the race, and green-white checkers. Anything inside of that, if they have a caution, it's all on the driver. So they're going to be ready to rock and roll. Here they are. Green, green, green. Right here, lap 1. Cactus Cooler, Legacy Phoenix, iRacing Spectacular, tire wear, big factor, inside run for all the drivers as they come around. And now the stretch. I run dog leg down, coming across. They don't have the big drop down that Phoenix or the ISM Speedway does, so they can't really cut the track like you would normally see. The NASCAR drivers do. Good to see. Looks and sounds great. Thank you very much. Appreciate you very much out there. Lomaga leading out there on the track. Killingbeck in seconds. Got a little bit of company in Brantlinger. Garland out there as well. Al Reed. Everybody basically inside the top 6. They're basically running the same place that they did before, or where they started. So 1 through 6 all in the same spot. The only drivers that have moved: McFarland up 1 spot, Benton down a spot, and Tuiscu up 1 spot. He was in 9th. He's battling for 10th, 187 right there. So he's got some action right behind him. Garland trying to get in the back factor. Oh, up into the wall is Wayne Garland right there. 84. Or not, that wasn't the 84. That was Rob Lowell. Sorry about that. Lowell trying to keep it off the wall. 84 applying pressure, so he's trying to gain a spot back. He lost 1 position on the start of the race. Low line run coming out of turn number 3. I call it 3 turns. 1, where the race leader is right now. You're going to be able to see that. Here's the gap between the drivers, 0.4 of a second between he and Killingbeck. Killingbeck there's turn 3, which is going to be the dog leg as they come around. And here's that was turn 2. This is turn number 3 for me. Turn number 3 has an exit right here. Front stretch run for the drivers. 34 as the 97 tracking them down. Lap 5, green flag conditions as we continue to rock and roll. Wayne Garland went off track there. It's set. Here's the 84. It's the 187. Oh, gets loose on the turn, comes in, snaps the wall just a little bit. And hit the pavement, came back off track again. So no big deal. We'll see what Garland holds into it. Now, 2 fast repairs are on the books for the drivers here with the Joe Six-Pack Racing League. So they have an opportunity with 100 laps to be able to try to keep themselves in a good contention for the race. Wojcik, the number 9, he has got the Star Wars paint scheme. He is up a couple of spots. He and McFarland tied for the biggest mover of the race right now. McFarland at 2 positions. He's running in 6th right now. And he is trying to keep Heaslet at bay. But I tell you what, the 19 closing the gap, closing the distance. Little wall tap for the number 1 right there. A lot of right side damage. You're going to expect to see that as tire wear becomes a factor here. With a mile track, they're going to be able to run 30-plus miles here, and that's going to be a big factor. Lomaga out front, 0.6 of a second and gaining. Take a look at the last 5 laps for the drivers right here. There it is, bottom of your screen. Fastest lap for Lamaga happened on lap 3. You see the purple on the green right there, 27.685. Was a screaming lap. And since then, Killingbeck only losing ground on one lap. That's going to be on lap 6. So Killingbeck closing the distance a little bit. Ooh, a little bit loose for Killingbeck on lap 4, or on that 5th lap right there. A little bit loose on the corner exit right there. He's going to lose a lot of ground now. But the 8 of Brantlinger is going to apply the pressure. Brantlinger closing the distance, getting to the back bumper. Dog leg. Turn number 2. You see the yellow stripe right there. Turn 3 coming up for the drivers. As Lamaga seemingly just pulling away from the field. Got lap traffic in front of him. Hope everybody out there is having a great Sunday. We're having an amazing day out here as well. Thank you for everybody tuning in. If you want to be a part of, if you want me to know what your streams are, make sure you join our Facebook group, Signature Esports Live. If you do that, I will be able to see what you're streaming. And it's kind of that one place where I want to see you guys post it, because I want to be able to follow what you do. But, you know, there's so much out there that it's hard not to. So make sure you get out there and you follow Signature Esports Live. Do that for me. I'd appreciate it, of course. And, of course, thank you out there, Twitch. Appreciate you very much. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. YouTube.com/Signature Esports. And, of course, and always, all the fun stuff that we do here, Signature Esports. Our main page on Facebook is absolutely wonderful. Whoa, a little bit there. The 84's down, though. That's Garland. He's going to lap down to the race leaders. But the 3 of Al Reed, ready to rock and roll there to the inside of the 8. He's going to give a little bit of extra room. Good exit. Throttle control is going to be a big factor here. Whole lot of run, a whole lot of love. The 8 to the inside of the 3. Al Reed right there. Reed carrying good speed on the exit of the dogleg into turn 3. He's going to start carrying forward. Brantlinger coming back to 4th. Off a position from where he started. Al Reed, he's on a tear. He's looking to try to track down this driver in front of him. Looks like Killingbeck's starting to figure some things out. Lamaga crashed. John Lamaga crashed and went off track. I want to take a look at that right here. Here he is. Oh, that's the 71. That he came off track a little bit right there. That's corner exit. When we were watching him practice and watching him qualify, corner exit was a pain in the tuchus for all the drivers, so it does look like he jumped to pits. But we'll go back to live conditions here. He'll no doubt get himself figured out. Lamaga 1, second out. Reed trying to track down Killingbeck. Lamaga right there. That's you got 2 Lamagas. That's going to be the D Lamaga that you're going to see right there. You know, we could do this. There he is, David Lamaga. That's one of the drivers up there in contention with some points going on. Here he is. John Lamaga having a little bit of issues out there. Looks like he had another crashed incident. 15 laps into this race, and, you know, it's been just one of those stretches. Just keep stretching it out there. Keep letting it run. The 34 Havoline Ford Mustang out front. They did a rock and roll. How was everybody's Sunday? Were you shocked to see Conor McGregor get knocked out last night? Whoa, Al Reed getting a little bit loose right there. Get out there with me. Talk to me about what you guys are doing. I was maybe not shocked, but more on the lines of maybe he probably should have stayed retired. However, that's just me being an MMA fan and knowing Conor McGregor's way better than what he showed in the 2 minutes of round number 2 last night. Cactus Cooler 100, lap 17 being completed. Green flag conditions for the drivers. Pit road speed here, 40 miles an hour. So when they come down to pit road, they're going to be having to get on the brakes on the corner. And so we're going to be watching that as they continue to move forward. That right there going to be hard for folks to keep themselves in line. Trying to find all the groups out there to share all this stuff with you folks. Hope everybody's having a great day. And I mean, it's Sunday. Sunday's all about racing, right? We're getting ready to have Daytona start up here in a couple of weeks. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing that happen. And of course, along with Daytona, we're going to see some bigger and badder things out there with the new packages that they have, the next gen cars coming out. So you guys tell me about that. Anthony Garland went off track. Let's see what happened here. Here's the 81. I think this is where the getting loose is the big one. That's turn number 1 coming out of the exit of turn 1. Whoa! Sit dog leg. He went airborne, folks. Holy goodness gracious. Hold on, I kind of want to watch that from his cockpit view real quick. Here it is. This is the turn 1 exit. Got loose. You see it right there, and then right here. Oh, wow. He almost turns it. Look at that. Holy goodness gracious. Go back to the live conditions right here. Anthony Garland still holding on. Lomaga out front. 2.6 seconds over the field. Going around some lap traffic in front of him. Al Reed in second place. Looks like there's a battle going on for second because the 97 or the 70 of Killingbeck, he's got the OSRA contingency pack on there. Killingbeck trying his best to hold on. Al Reed, Killingbeck, Brantlinger, Garland make up the top 5. First car off the lead lap's going to be the 440 of Knox. And that is only because he is just barely outside of the field right there. He's got the leader Lomaga in front of him. Let's ride along. Here's the 34. Take a few ride-alongs right there. Look at that beautiful crowd inside his car. But let's do more than that. Let's go to that cockpit view. Let's ride along with a lap or two with the 34 of David Lomaga, your race leader right here. 2.1 seconds out over Al Reed. First caution coming out. Nice save, nice save. There it is. There goes the pace car. These guys going to lap around for a little bit. Let's see what happened. This looked like might have been Anthony Garland. Oh, it was Anthony Garland that did that. He was trying to get back on the track, and maybe his nose out there just a little bit too much. Blowing up. Yeah, that's what brought out the caution right there. Let's see what happened. Anthony Garland coming back around. We're talking about getting loose here, and he did. He got real loose. Came around, tapped the wall right there. And as he comes back up, he's just slow trying to get back in. And that right there bringing out the caution as he tries to get back up to speed. So there's the caution, the reason for it. I think Garland going off track. Lomaga out front. Knox, it looks like Knox is going to be your free pass car. He's going to be your waiver around here, your lucky dog, as to say. Quarter way through the race, 100 laps is the key. Lucky dog going around, Red Bull running. An opportunity for him to go in with the rest of the field. Let's see what happens here as they come around turn number 3. They're probably going to be hitting pit road here very, very shortly. Because Lowell and Garland stay. Well, Garland's on pit road. I think he went in and decided he was just going to go ahead and tow. It's Wayne Garland out there. Anthony Garland, the 81. He's on pit road getting his fast repair for sure. Lomaga pacing around with the pace car. Is he coming to pit road? I do not think so. I think that they're going to be holding off for a little bit. Maybe get a few more laps in before they decide they're going to go on pit road. Playing Rocket League over there. Sweet. Rocket League, I like that game quite a bit. I do play me some Rocket League. I haven't played in a few weeks, though. We've had the ramp up here for the season. We wanted to get the rules package and everything right for the signature eNASCAR series. And I tell you what, it's been crazy. See that logo on the 3, the SETV logo? Well, that's Signature Esports TV, and you can find that on Roku. Go to your Roku device, hit the channel search bar, and you can find it by searching Signature Esports TV. And we're going to try to shorten that down. I've been petitioning Roku to do that. Things do happen. Start of the race is going to be back at it hot and heavy, so we're going to have some worn down tires trying to track down some heat, or try to keep those tires cool as they continue to go around. Lamaga's going to be there to the inside. Reed, Kellingbeck, McFarland, Tuisku, that's going to be the top 5 as they continue to run. Lap 27 being completed, green flag or under caution, and lights are off on the pace car. We're about to go back to green flag conditions right here. I know that everybody asked me before, we were talking about Al Reed. Really like to rear his car, and that's why. I love it because he's Irish. Ireland native. Forget where he is from. Let's take a look real quick. That's where he's from. Leach from Ireland, a 34-year-old. Ready to rock and roll. They're going to go back to green. And man, oh man, what kind of runner are they going to have? Joe Sixpack Racing. Sunday afternoon racing. Speaking of Sunday afternoon racing, we're going to be live again tonight. You're going to be able to watch us do some dirt track racing with Real Racing Online here later on this evening. Waiting for the race leader. Green. They're off again. The 34 gets a good jump right there. Al Reed's going to be falling into his tracks. We'll see how this turns out for all of the drivers. Wojcik looks like he's involved in something back there. Jared Knox as well. The 34, the 3, the 1. That's the run that is going on right here. And I tell you what, Lomaga right back into his leading ways. He carries a nice, comfortable out front stretch. But Al Reed and McFarland, Kellingbeck, they are all tracking them down as they continue to run right here. Lap 29 being completed, green flag conditions. Reed looks like he is closing the distance. From the nose view of the 3 of Reed, let's see how he takes the corner entrance right here. Oh, he's going to get a little bit lower than the 34. 34 might have just rested a little higher right there. Where Lomaga cleared the gap, now Reed has to try to find some pace in there. Driving hard into the corner, getting a little bit loose, carrying up the track. You see how that works for you. Lomaga out front. Here's a look at his line coming around to the dog leg. About ready to hit turn number 3 as they come into the stretch right here. Lap traffic in front of him. Like Brian Wojcik had some issues. Jared Knox jumped to pit, so getting a tow. Here's what happened with Brian Wojcik on the restart right here. We're going to see what happened. That's the 9. He got loose into the wall, slowing up for everybody, but he gets back under speed. Oh, no. No caution comes out for that. He gets back into pace, it looks like, and Jared Knox a part of that as well. There's a 440. It said he crashed as well. We'll see what. Oh, a little net code sent him around. Oh, man. That was part of that that whole situation. Wojcik, he's still out there. He's got Lomaga not far off of him, so Wojcik now a lap down. Garland, the 81, last car on the lead lap, 10 seconds off of Tuisku. Tuisku still 5 seconds out there, but he's got some traffic with him. Benton in front of him, the 21. Ooh, look at that entry. Tuisku can drive it. We know we've seen him do it. The 187 getting to the back bumper of the 60, but the 60 starting to pull away. The 81 of Garland right behind him. Maybe a lap down, but he's still competing. His last lap just about the same as the rest of the field. Lomaga, your race leader, Brantlinger, gets around Al Reed and now was tracking down that guy. Brantlinger went to pit road on lap 24, so he's got the freshest tires out there when it comes to drivers inside the top 5. But don't count out Davis there in the 54. He's on fresh tires as well. Maybe the The 34 might have considered going to pit road to get tires, because Brantlinger going to be out front by a whole Kentucky mile, or Arizona mile. Let's put that back. Wayne Garland off track. The 8 of Brantlinger taking over the lead, 0.4 of a second now over the 34. Let's take a look at what happened to Wayne Garland just a second ago. The 84 right here coming into the track. Got loose. Tell you what, corner entry is hard in these cars. Corner exit's even worse. Brantlinger way out front, 1 second on those fresh tires. 36 laps in of 100 as they continue to run. Like a runaway bride, here they go. As I do every once in a while, I'm going to go ahead and just take a vocal break. Give you Ryko Motorsports, their commercial. I love those guys. Absolutely amazing. Be right back with you in just a moment. I'm coming back to you just in time. Caution just came out. Wayne Garland looked like he was a part of that. Let's take a look. Here's the 84. It comes down to the stretch right here. Let's see what happens. That was the dog leg. He got loose once again. Comes around. Oh, hits that. Oh, man. That hard impact right there. That's a race ender right there almost. Wayne Garland got loose. Kicked it up the track. Got a lot of nose damage. Let's see what happens to that man here as they continue to move around. And second caution does work it. How's everybody doing? I do believe Lamaga is going to come. Yeah, I think I kind of figured that was going to happen. Guys out front noticed that Brantlinger, he was just on some fresh tires. He and Davis were pretty much just tromping through the field right there. So we're going to see Lomaga come back in and do what he does. Somebody blew an engine, it sounds like, out there. Lowell, he's going to stick around. He's going to gain a lap back. He's going to be your lucky dog. He's going to find himself back into 10th place. Back on the lead lap, and that's going to be good for him. Wojcik on pit road getting some stuff fixed. If anybody likes... where's it at? There it is. I want to hear all of your best Yoda impersonations. Gotta do it, folks. Gotta do it. Here's Yoda. May the force be with that guy. What is it? May the fourth be with you? That's funny. Brantlinger, your race leader. They're going to pace around a couple. I will let y'all follow along and give you a reminder that if you're out there, give us a like and follow out there on Facebook. Also, make sure you join the Signature Esports Live Facebook group. We want to build that group up for all of you folks to be able to put your stuff out there. Then, of course, and always, make sure that you give us a like and follow. Or give us a follow and subscribe out there on Twitch, because without you guys, you guys are helping put money in my pocket and helping me feed my family, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for doing that. SignatureEsports.com for all of your signature fantastic stuff. I mean, we're talking about if you go to the shop button, you can buy yourself a Signature Esports t-shirt. I believe on Twitch it might have it in there. You can buy some Signature Esports t-shirts on there as well. So check that stuff out. There's a shop tab somewhere, everywhere. Pacing around, I will be right back with you in 30 seconds as they get ready to go back to green here in a couple of laps as they pace around. Pace car has the lights off. They are side by side. Brantlinger, Davis, Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck. That makes up the top 5. 10 cars on the lead lap. Wojcik, the first car off the lead lap. And now we're just going to be waiting on the race leader to go here as the pace car is going to dive off. 42 laps in this 100-lap affair completed. And they're going to begin lap 43 right here. Green, green, green. Now Reed. Fresh tires there to the inside. He's going to be all over the place when it comes to who's there. Like Brian Heaslett jumped to pits, so something happened there. The green flag does wave. Brantlinger out front, 0.3 of a second. Al Reed, fresh tires, trying to track him down. 15 lap the difference on tires. And, caution comes back out. There's Rob Lowell and Brian Heaslett. We'll take a look at that. So Rob Lowell, the 21. Ooh, I think it was Heaslett that... Ooh, we'll take a look at that, because that was... Heaslett was blinking there for a moment. That's what happened there, folks. Oh, he's having some internet issues. That was what was going on. Rob Lowell, poor guy, got kind of caught up in that one. Pacing around again. Quick cautions. Cautions bring cautions. And when that does happen, it just gives us a chance to make sure that we hit all of our sponsors. So, as things will do, you know, we do what we do. And sponsors, by what I mean with sponsors is, you know, folks affiliated with Signature Esports in a great way because we love them. Back to you. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. That would be Todd Klinger and co. over there as they're pacing around right here. Brantlinger, he's out there. Third caution of the race happens, lap 44. These things do happen. Joe Sixpack Racing League, live on all the platforms. You just got to love it. We appreciate everybody sticking out there, having a lot of fun, and enjoying what you do. Remember Real Racing Online tonight, Tuesday night. May have a whole lot more fun with the Trucks Ultimate Championship Series. They're going to be out there having a good time. Wednesday, we have the Wednesday Race Hub. That's going to be the Signature Esports. It's a new thing that we're doing. You're going to tune in for that. Just a couple of guys chatting about iRacing, esports, what's new in the land of graphics cards and motherboards. And we'll talk about some of those things if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Of course, we'll talk about all the new games coming up, too. I think there's a couple of games coming out that I want to talk about, because you guys know that I'm real big on the scary kind of stuff, because I've been in a lot of Phasmophobia, and the updates on that coming out, they're supposed to be amazing. So good to see that. Rocket League is just so competitive. Yes, Rocket League is competitive out there on Twitch. And W_Piercer, a.k.a. Wooly's daughter. Brantlinger, Reed, Lomaga, Davis, Killingback make up your top 5. 10 cars still on the lead lap. Lowell being one of those guys as he was wrapped up in that last little incident. I think he's just had a little bit of net issues. He was trying to stay out of everybody's way and stay low. And when he popped back in, he was there. It happens. We've seen it happen all over iRacing. That's the thing about having a simulator where everybody's on their own computer and they're all little dots there. If your dot disappears, well, then you're gone. Everybody's having a great afternoon. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing, Legacy Phoenix here with the Joe Sixpack Racing League. And it's going to be fun. I think next week is, they have a money race next week, so that's going to be awesome. Make sure you tune in to Greg Drace, D-R-A-I-S-S. He's one of my followers. He's also the owner of Joe Sixpack Racing League. He does a brief on Twitch every single Sunday, so you'll be able to see the updates. Brantlinger goes, and we're back to Green Flag Racing. Make sure you tune into that because he provides nice updates about what's going on with the league, things that I don't know or things that I try to watch to make sure I keep up with. Like the 70% fuel, that's part of what they're doing here. The 8 out front, 0.4 of a second. Lomaga right there on the back bumper of Reed. Here's the battle that I'm curious about. Chevy has a Ford there. Ford has to really check up. That's Lomaga there. Davis right there on the... Oh, Davis going around. Nope. Ooh, I think he hit the commitment cone. There's the 54 of Davis. Hopefully he doesn't get a black flag on that one. Davis was in the corner. He was going quick, fast, in a hurry. Here's a look at that again. Gets in there, carrying speed high, comes back low, right into the gas. You could just know the end of throttle. He was right there. I don't know who to give it to now, but we're going to do it anyway. Helicopter. All right, Davis. All right, coming back to... They're pacing around again. Cautions breed cautions. Trying to get this thing back to a long green flag run. And Brantlinger, Reed, Lomaga, we're trying to see how that combination is going to work out. Because Brantlinger, he's on a little bit older tires. He's got about 10 laps green on those tires. But, it does make a difference when it comes to the starts and restarts as well. So we'll see how it goes. They're going to be back to it here in just a moment. Brantlinger, Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck, McFarland, Benton, Tuiscu, Lowell, Garland. That's Anthony Garland out there, the AA. Davis out there, Wojcik, Knox, Wayne Garland in 13th, 4 laps down there. Lomaga, 6 laps off. But the way that it's looking, there's still a lot of racing left to do. And I wonder if Wojcik... There he is. Wojcik getting back on the lead lap. So now we're going to have 11 cars on the lead lap. And, woohoo. Right on. Keep on keeping on. Holy good gravy. We'll be right back with you. They're going to be pacing. We'll see what happens here in just a couple of laps. I need to get some water, folks. I'll be right back. Somebody's going to put it out there. I know they are. The hydrate thing. I get to the redemptions a little bit late, so I do apologize about that. But, gotta hydrate. All right, they're back to side by side. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing once again. We're going to have some fun. Get it. I believe somebody gifted a subscription out there on Twitch, too. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Brantlinger, Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck, McFarland, Benton, Garland, Tuiscu. There they are. They're ready to rock and roll. Brantlinger ready to go. He's waiting for Reed. Reed's to the outside. He times the jump almost perfectly. Nice little jump right there for both of those drivers. The Budweiser 8 to the inside. Nice little throwback paint scheme to the man himself, Dale Jr. Outside does carry speed here. Inside is the preferred line, though. But look at them go. Just going to waste points on hydrates. Do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Points out there on Twitch. That's what they're doing. And right now, it does look like Al Reed's going to use the outside line to be his line. There goes Reed. Brantlinger, 0.6 of a second. Fresher tires on Reed's car. And don't get me wrong, I like seeing SC all over the place. And big thank you for him putting that out there. Now, he does get a little bit loose on it. Brantlinger falling off pace quite a bit. Maybe those tires just not holding on. 34 of Lomaga out there doing a great job of picking back up where he was at. So he's trying to track down Reed. The pole sitter trying to gain his position back. And that's going to be Killingbeck. He's right there in third place. They were side by side for a moment there, but now they've kind of gone single file. Brantlinger not far off. He is going to probably have to just dig his pace back in. It took him a little bit with fresher tires to get himself back in there. The one of McFarland, though. No. McFarland, 39 laps on his tire, or 30. Yeah, he pitted on lap 39, and they've seen all the cautions. So these tires haven't really been worn in. And the 81 of Garland, he's not far off. The Alvaline Toyota. I think he's one of a couple of Toyotas in the field. That guy right there doing a great job of holding on to it. Al Reed, the number 3, digging, trying to hold on. Lomaga 1-4-5 off the pace as they come around. Here's the dog leg. I really like the dog leg. Look, when you drive the dog leg, it's just so pretty to drive. Let's do this. We're going to ride along on the nose of Al Reed for a lap right here. Front stretch run for him. You'll watch him dive into the turn right here. Turn 1. How bumpy it is here. And they didn't really fix all that much when it came to the ISM Speedway, except for they took the inside wall barrier, and they dropped it down. I don't know. It seems like half a mile, because you can drive straight down to the wall on the corner exit of turn 1, and it's like pit road exits right there as well. Reed 1.5 seconds out over Lomaga. Another lap around. Take a look at this. Absolutely insane. Here's Killingbeck right here. He's right there with, he's got Lomaga in front of him, so he's trying to track him down. 1.5 seconds doesn't seem like much. That's the difference on 1.5 seconds. Al Reed is the driver 2 ahead of the car. You can see him up there going on the front stretch right now. And Lomaga trying to track him down. He's in front of him. That's right there is 1 second. That's what 1 second looks like to these cars as they're coming around. Lomaga coming. This is riding along with Lomaga on the rear bumper. How it looks for the drivers behind him. David Lomaga, the 34, doing a great job. He was up front. He led the first quarter of the race. Held on to it for as long as he could. The fresher tires of Brantlinger put him a couple of laps, not a lap down, but a couple of spots down. And then, of course, he came to pit road on the second caution of the race, and that really held out to his advantage. Because now he is out there trying to track down Reed, who is just a little bit in front of him. There's Al Reed, the Leitrim, Ireland driver. 62 laps in now as they He's just going to have to hold on to what he is. Maybe have to lift a little bit because Lomaga is catching. Back to the regular old racetrack look. Joe Six-Pack Racing League continue to move a little higher line for Lomaga right there. Maybe that's the secret to the drive off because he really gained on Reed right there. Al Reed trying to dump his car in there as clean as he can. Turn one for him. The battle's starting to heat up. Killingback and Brantlinger, those guys are pretty close to each other. So Brantlinger's starting to figure out his line as they come through the tri-oval right there. Or the dog leg. Apologies about that. The dog leg. Killingback rolling through the corner. 8 of Brantlinger back there as well. Al Reed still out front, but the gap between he and Lomaga closing. Lomaga was 1.3 seconds off of him, and now he's starting to close the distance. Once you suck up into that draft of that car on the stretches, you can really start to gain on them. But right here, it's all about corners. Lomaga losing a little bit of ground right there. Let's take a look at the last 5 laps for these top 2 drivers. Lap times right there at the bottom of your screen. Lomaga gaining on every lap but lap 64, which is the last one they just completed. He's gaining 5/100ths of a second. Almost 0.2 of a second there on lap 62. Kind of the same thing all the way around. Al Reed doing what he does, coming around the corner. He gets a little bit loose on turn number 3, coming to the front stretch. That's where Lomaga picks up the most of his time. And that's what he just did right there, 1.166 seconds. Turn 1, the better turn for Al Reed. He tends to hold him off and fend him off, but Lomaga is starting to pick up the pace. Take a look at Lomaga and Killingback as well. Killingback falling off pace from Lomaga, 2 seconds almost off of him. A little bit loose on corner exit right there, but well, a matter of time because he's starting to track down Al Reed. Killingback and Brantlinger. We'll take a look at this. Brantlinger was picking up the pace on lap 65. It closed the distance quite a bit. But losing a little bit there to Brantlinger losing a little bit there to Killingback, who's the driver you're watching right now. And we'll see how this turns into a love affair as they continue to roll around. Al Reed out front. Lap traffic. A little bit of fun. There's the 71. He's right there. It's a good thing to utilize some lap traffic. Nice little dive there. How does Lomaga get through it? He gets through it just fine. Continue to hold the pace on the driver in front of him, which is going to be the 3 of Al Reed as they continue to move around. Yeah, I know the stream the title didn't update, and I don't understand why it didn't. I use a restream service, folks, and the stream title should be the Joe Six-Pack Racing. Yes, it should be that. I do apologize about it saying that, and I do believe I can update that as I'm sitting here, so I will do that. A lot of hydrate. Holy cow. Let's see. Yes, this would be the Joe Six-Pack Racing. I want to do that. All right, folks, it should have been updated. You might check that. I do apologize about that. Hopefully that fixes itself. Hydrate, hydrate. That's a lot of hydrates. Holy goodness gracious. Look at you guys go. Reed out front, 0.9 of a second, and that has been the way it is. Thank you very much out there on the titles. I want to make sure that we are doing what we can to keep it fixed. There it is. Yep, it should be fixed there. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you all very, very much for what you're doing. See if we can do this. There we go. A little bit of moderator view so we can see what's going on there. Alrighty, I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. Lap 73 belongs to Al Reed. 1 second out over Lamaga. And that is really, really becoming a fantastic, a fantastic little line that he seems to be running. I think that his tires have finally gotten into what he is. I think he's really coming into that line the way that he wants to, because his times are pretty consistent. Maybe a little gain here and there on Lamaga, by Lamaga, but Al Reed starting to figure it out, that's for sure. I do believe you just redeemed all those points, so congratulations on that. Great run going so far. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I noticed it just a second ago whenever my bot or whatever it is that comes across my stream tells me that, hey, your stream is titled this on Twitch, and it shouldn't be that way, because everywhere else it's titled correctly. I have the I use a restream service to make sure that I go across all the platforms that I like to reach as much as possible. So thank you all out there very much on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. All of you guys are making this absolutely wonderful for me. 25 laps to go on the Cactus Cooler right here in the Joe Six-Pack Racing League as they continue to move forward. 4 cautions, 3 of them were back-to-back-to-back. So that one was kind of the hard portion right there. And we're going to see what Al Reed's going to be doing here. Lap 39 being completed, green flag conditions. Lamaga 4.5 seconds off. I think Lamaga might have went off track. Here's a look at what happened right there as we did. He got loose coming off the first. Oh, man. Oh, you know what we got to do now? That was David Lamaga. He was a half second or a full second right there behind. Here's a look here. We're going to cockpit view this. Hold on. Nose. Oh, he got loose. And all right. Anyway. Al Reed up front. Killingbeck takes over second place now for almost 5 seconds off of the number 3 car. Brantlinger trying to go to the outside as well. Lamaga, the 34, got a little bit of nose damage because of, basically two-wheeling it across the grass. Kind of the coolest thing you see. I might post pictures of that. I just think it's kind of cool. Al Reed out front, Brantlinger in second. Moving forward down the track, some lap traffic there. The 71 gets a little bit loose. 97, a.k.a. the 70, there to the inside. A good track awareness by all the drivers here. Turn 3 to the front stretch. Good little 3-car battle for second going on right here. Lamaga trying to gain some spots back. May not be able to catch the leader with 21 laps to go, but I tell you what, these guys are at least making the biggest attempt possible to make second through fifth as interesting as they can be, or second through fourth. Oh, the 8 goes around. Oh, man, into the wall. Lamaga, caution comes out. Oh, man. I racing through that caution because it was delayed. Comes out of the corner. Here's what happens right here. He comes out of the wall. Whoa. Oh, bam. Little left side nose damage, and that'll bring out the caution right there. Oh, he got hit. All righty, back to live. We don't want to look at that stuff. Well, that shortens up everything. Al Reed out front. No doubt going to come to pit road. Need some tires. Hitting the commitment cone. Killingbeck staying out. Lamaga in. Take that back. Yeah, Killingbeck going to stay out. Came out on lap 39. He's going to try to lead as many as he can. Al Reed on pit road. Killingbeck going to lead a few laps around here. The 21. He's going to stay out, try to get a lap back. Maybe Killingbeck is going to go in after every... Whoa, a blink blink going on right there. We don't want some blink blinks. Davis would get a free pass. Brantlinger would get a free pass. No, Brantlinger would not get a free pass. Apologies about that. Davis would be getting a free pass. But Killingbeck staying out with 19 laps to go. Cautions breed cautions like we saw before. Fifth caution of the race. After a good little green flag run right there for a little while. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Miller XS6 and W_Piercer out there. We appreciate you very much on the good old Twitch channel. Reed, Lomaga, Benton, Tuithku's up in the side of the top 5 again. And these guys on fresh tires. Killingbeck keeping some folks off some laps right here. Brantlinger going to be a lap down. Wojcik, Davis, McFarland, almost drivers 1 lap down. Then Lowell, Knox, Garland, and Lomaga. Second Lomaga out there. That's going to be, I think it's Joseph Lomaga. I don't know why let's see. We're going to fix this. To each is one. One is to each. Anywho. All right, let's see. Something's going on here. What's going on here? I want to look at... Full driver name. There it is. John Lomaga. Sorry about that, John. I don't mean to keep your name all messed up. I hope you're all having a great night out there. Lots of things happening. Lots of fun happening. It is the 5th caution. We do have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. Restart here. Going to be on the race leader. That's going to be Killingbeck there to the inside. The Navy Ford Mustang has Al Reed to the outside. Lomaga back up there, so he is within no shot of Al Reed. Al Reed really gained some traction and started pulling away from the field, and it was 5 seconds after Lomaga got loose. He was 5 seconds out over the field. But we'll see how this turns in. The 34 has a brand new car, courtesy of a Fast Picks. And man, oh man, what fun it is. Get those logos up there for you. Waiting for the green flag. 97 there. Fords are there, waiting for it. Oh, somebody jumped the restart. That's going to be the 60 of Benton. Way jumped the Oh, the 3's going around. No caution. Garland going around. Reed on fresh tires. Had Killingbeck right there. Joshua Benton jumped the restart like you would not believe. And the fact that I don't know what to think of that. Benton is your race leader. Lomaga in second, has Al Reed right behind him. Tuithku from 5th to 4th now, up 6 spots from where he started. He's back here, the 187. Joshua Benton, the 60. Whoa! Somebody goes into the wall. Rob Lowell dropped in there. Oh, hits Al Reed. Al Reed's going to have to come to pit road. He jumps to pit road to get out of there. 6th caution of the race. Let's go back and take a look. So the green flag went. And I don't know how they scored this. This was... So the 60's already going. You can already see he's going. The leader... The fact that iRacing wouldn't have thrown him a black flag for passing the leader before the start-finish line or whatever the case may be. I mean, he just Stent it. I mean, racing etiquette's kind of out the window there. Tell me what you think out there. I don't know. I just I look at it from the outsider point of view and go, whoa, 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 whoa. If that's the case, there's still 13 laps in this. The guy in last might as well start going as soon as the driver approaches the restart zone. I don't know. Crazy. It happens. Benton's the leader. Lomaga, Tuiscu, Kellingbeck, and Reed. Looks like Reed went ahead and jumped to pit road, got his fast repair, so he's got a brand new car out there. He's got 13 laps to get himself back to the front. But he's sitting there in fifth. Lance Brantlinger in eighth got his lap back, so he's back on the lead lap. He's going to be your wave around. Or your lucky dog. Anthony Garland, he's there as well. Wojcik, first car off the lead lap to number 9. He's sitting comfortably there. He's got Davis to be able to work at. And he's sitting right behind him, the 440 there. And Knox is there. The 440 is there. There he is. There's the 54 of Davis. He's also one lap down. Knox is 3 laps off. And still holding on. I mean, he'd finish a solid 10th right now. Benton, Lomaga, Tuiscu, Reed, Garland. That's going to be the top 5 as they continue to move forward. Anybody got the game scores up? I think that's why what we got going on right now. I think somebody's playing right now. I know that Kansas City's supposed to be playing today. I'm not a Kansas City fan, but, you know, they're local to me, so I have to keep up on them. Benton, Lomaga, Tuiscu, Reed, Garland. That's going to be the top 5. Benton came in on lap 81 with the rest of the drivers. Al Reed, Anthony Garland, those guys sitting in 4th and 5th. Lights are off on the pace car. They're going to go back to green flag racing right here. And we're going to see how this goes. When does Benton go? That's kind of, is he going to pull a dirt track racer go? He's got to wait for the pace car to get on pit road. He has to clear pit road, that's for sure. Because if not, he'll get a black flag for that. $34 outside, 60 inside. 60 goes. 34 going to beat him to the line, though. 60 had a little bit of a bad start there. And he's got drivers carrying to his outside and inside. 34 of Lomaga there. Reed there as well. Benton having a little bit of trouble on the restart right there. 3 of Reed to the inside, or trying to get to the inside of the 34 is gonna get that nose down there. Crossover move coming, front stretch run. Reed trying to take over the lead. Looks like he might do so. The 34 of Lomaga not off pace. Sammy Davis going around right there. What happened with Davis? Davis was real close to getting his lap back. Take a look and see what happened here. Davis the 54 up high. Loose. That's what happened. He got loose. Good accident avoidance. Nice job, everybody. Good job on the 54, too, because he held it away from the wall. Might just need some tires. Al Reed back to the lead. Lomaga, Benton, he's right there as well. 7th caution of the race happened on the hottest and slickest track out there. This is Legacy Phoenix. Very bumpy, too. Very, very, very bumpy. You're all having a fantastic evening. quite often cautions do read cautions. Joshua Benton, look at his driver information. Nothing about that guy. May have to get into their Discord and just give them a good old fantastic update on all that stuff. Maybe figure out some stuff there. Alrighty. Reed, Lomaga, Benton, Killingbeck, Tuisku. There's Garland. That's good old Anthony Garland out there. Grantlinger, Wojcik, Davis, Knox, Wayne Garland out there. John Lomaga. He's moved himself up a couple of spots. He's in 12th. Lowell in 13th right now, scored by iRacing. McFarland in 14th. Heaslett has backed out. Heaslett just had those issues with his connection earlier, and that might have just been it. They are continuing to move around at the pace that you could ask for. We're going to go back to green flag racing. Remember, 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. And when we go back to green flag racing, we should have 6 laps. I think this is the 2x2 line. Yep, should be here, getting close to it. Lights are still on, so at least one more round. We might have a 5-lap shootout. 5-lap shootout would be a lot of fun because the tires would just have enough time to heat up for everybody to be very competitive. This is the last thing you want at a mile track or half-mile track is just, green-white checkered. Because it doesn't, you don't feel like you have to send it, You don't want to have to send it. You want to have time for things to develop. 8 cars on the lead lap. First car off the lead lap is going to be the 54. He was the result of that last caution. He kind of spun. But he is lucky dog eligible. Lights are off on the pace car. Al Reed, Lomaga, Benton, Killingbeck, Garland. That is going to be the top 5 and 6. Actually, Tuisku up there. That's going to be first 3 rows. Al Reed still has the opportunity to go out in front of everybody. And when they go back to green flag racing, they're going to have 5 laps to go here at Legacy Phoenix for the drivers here. There's a look at turn 3 where Al Reed is. They've got to wait for the pace car to get on pit road, clear pit road. And then they will be able to go. It'll be when the leader wants to go. Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck, Benton. Pace car dives off. Pace car's on pit road. Green, green, green. Al Reed goes. 34 is there. Benton there to the inside. Does look like Lomaga's going to have the outside line just a little bit better. He's going to cross over in front of Benton. Benton losing a little bit of ground right there. Almost over driving it a little bit. Oh, the 97 or the 70 of Killingbeck trying to get around the 60. Gets up into the wall right there. Gives him a little flat side love. Gets to the inside, the 60, trying his best. He did at least lead a lap around here. 70 gets into the wall a little bit. He's going to turn the 8. Cotson's going to come out. Man. Oh, man. That turn 3 is atrocious. You see? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. The 187 stuck in the wall. Oh, no. And he's still rolling. How crazy is that? Was that Tuisku? That was Tuisku. Let's do this. We're going to ride along in the cockpit of Tuisku right here. We're going to talk about an abrupt stop. Watch this. Right here. Wall. Stop. Hang up. Oh. Oh. Hey, at least he can still roll. Holy cow. Grantlinger with a blown engine. Killingbeck. No blown engine. That's crazy. The 97, which is the 70, that's Killingbeck, got no damage. Well, I mean, he got damage, but he got
Hardly any damage. Holy cow. Be pushing the 8 to pit lane. Al Reed out front. Lomaga, he's going to be there on the restart. We are going to have a green-white checkered here. So starts and restarts will be on the green flag for this race. Like Tuisku had to jump to pit road. And another look at this one. I mean, just soft tap. Oh, man. Side damage. Oh, I should have had engine damage there and engine damage there. Holy cow. Here, let's I want to look at it again. It's so cool. I dig it. All right, hold on. Let's back up. We're going to back this up. We're going to watch it from corner exit because that corner exit here in the first couple of laps until you get your tires heated up. Once you touch that, and you see him right there, he touches that line. Hold on, come on. That line is dangerous, even on the ISM. So, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing the best that you can. Here's a look at the nose, and you can hear the tires when they come down. So he's here, he's there inside the 60. He knows he's going to clear it, but he's touched that line. That line right there makes you carry heavy speed. And he's holding on to it. Oh, man. Nose. Ow. Oh. Crazy. Dinosaur noises, folks. Dinosaur noises. Well, I believe Killingbeck had a fast repair in the books, or in the bag, because he's back out there. Brantlinger looks like he had a fast repair in the bag, so he's going to be back out there. Al Reed needs to lead their green-white checkered. They've got 2 attempts, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. How are they going to be able to hold off? How are they going to be able to make themselves dig it in? Reed, Lomaga, Benton, Garland, Wojcik, Killingbeck, Brantlinger, Davis, Knox, Tuisku. Top 10 for everybody. Tuisku, I believe, is on pit road getting some stuff fixed. And I tell you what, they call Pocono the tricky triangle. I think Legacy Phoenix or even ISM is still, I think they should call that the tricky triangle, because tires are going to be the big thing here. And green flag is what they're going to have to wait for here for Reed, Lomaga, Garland, Benton, Killingbeck. So that's going to really stack up the field when it comes to the green flag restarts here with the green-white checkers. 2 attempts. And we're going to see how this is going to rock and roll as they come around the corner. They're waiting for that restart zone. And they've got it. Green. Benton to the inside of the 34. I think Benton's going to try to send it down here. Oh, caution's going to come out. Wojcik going around right there. Here's the restart. Wojcik looked like he disappeared. Oh, man. He did. He disappeared and appeared. Go back. We're going to look and see. We'll look from Brantlinger's point of view. We'll back that up right here. Yeah, because Brantlinger's just with his line. We'll see where the 9's in front of him. And cockpit view here as I move things around. So the 9's in front of him. May the 4th gear be with you. He disappears. He gives him a second. He's right there. There's nothing going on there. Tough situation for all the drivers. Al Reed Gonna pace him around a couple more times. One more attempt at a green-white checker. Next flag's gonna end it, whether it be a caution or whether it be the checkered flag, because there's a caution, then they will have to pace around for the checkered flag. Lomaga there, Benton. What happened to Benton? Ooh, Benton comes out of the corner. Hits the wall. I don't know what was going on with that guy. But again, I don't have to know. Things happen. Al Reed, David Lomaga. Anthony Garland's up in third right now. Going around, catching back up with a pace car. I think they were, oh, that's right. Okay, so I see what happened there, folks. Well, the 84 is going to get a free pass here. So that's at least a good thing. They probably had to slow up to wait on the pace car, and then the pace car kind of did its own thing. We see that happen all the time. I believe that might be Tuisku. Yep, Tuisku is going to be your lucky dog. So he's coming around to gain another lap back. He's going to be one lap off the pace, so that's a good thing for that driver right there. But probably one too little too late. He still might be able to complete. I mean, he's going to complete over 100 laps for sure. But, you know, if somebody else finishes behind him, then at least he's still got a top 10 inside. He's running 9th right now. Brantlinger in 5th, Killingbeck there, and he's back out in the mix. The 84 might go ahead and get the wave around. There he is, wave around car. The 84 getting a lap back. It's a good thing for him. Wayne Garland. He's coming around. He looks like a modified, but he can still be competitive up to 10th, or up to 12th right now. David Lomaga, Al Reed, Mike Killingbeck, Anthony Garland, Sammy Davis, Lance Brantlinger. That's going to be the first 3 rows for you. It ain't over until the proverbial fat lady sings. And right here, last green-white checkered attempt of the day. 3:34, the 81, the 70, and the 8. Top 5 so far. Waiting for the green flag. They have to go on green. And they're waiting for it right here. Pace car dives off. Restart zone. Green. They've got it. Oh, the 60 jumps again. What in the world is that driver doing? Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck, Benton, Brantlinger. Benton falling off pace. Garland's going to be inside the top 5. Al Reed out front. Lomaga in second. Coming around. They're going to take the white flag here. Phoenix caution's going to come out, and that's going to be the race for you right there as they're going to check up. Joshua Benton crashed. Here's the 60 right here. Did he turn on purpose? What in the world? Al Reed coming around. He's going to lead him to the checkered flag under caution here. And it's all about finishing order, so they're going to be right where they're at. Al Reed, Lomaga, Killingbeck, Brantlinger, Garland, Davis, Wojcik. Tuisku's going to finish at 9th. Knox, Lomaga again. Going to be John Lomaga. Garland, Lowell, McFarland, Heaslett. So congratulations to Al Reed on the finish right there. I don't mean to shout out like that, guys. I just didn't understand what was going on. So little tap for some teammates maybe out there. Congratulations on the win right there for that driver, the number 3. Get a little bump from the 8 right there, Brantlinger. Al Reed jumping in it. He's going to give the customary burnout for you. Here's your race results brought to you by SETV. Al Reed, your race winner. David Lamaga, Mike Killingbeck, Lance Brantlinger, Anthony Garland. That's your top 5. Sammy Davis, Brian Wojcik, apologies about that. Joshua Benton, Robert Tuisku, and Jared Knox going to be the top 10 for you. John Lamaga, Wayne Garland, Rob Lowell, McFarland, Heaslett, and Joe out there giving us a good old appreciation for race control. Greg, thank you very much for what you do out there. Good love for Reed as he celebrates in style out there. Good to see you. Man, oh man, what fun it is. Let's see if we can get a couple of drivers. There he is. There's Wayne Garland in the top 5. Waiting for David Lamaga, Al Reed, and Mike Killingbeck. There's Al Reed. Let's talk to that driver right there. There he is. I was waiting for him. We're gonna try something new here. And how's it going? Congratulations, Al. Normally I can drag people up when I'm ready, so that's a little bit different for me just to have you guys jump up like that. Al, congratulations on the win right there. A couple of cautions. You got wrapped up in a couple of things, but for the most part, whenever you pulled yourself ahead, you gave yourself the opportunity to be out front. Walk us through the race and what you saw and how things go.
Qualifying didn't go so well. I spun on lap 1, into the front of the car, and I was like, oh, that's my qualifying done. But managed in the second lap to get fourth. The race in my first stint, I was just chasing. I burned back tires off the car. I was slipping and sliding everywhere, and it was just every corner, just catching the car, praying it didn't go around on me. Chasing Lamaga pretty much most of that, and then obviously we got a couple of cautions in later on, went in, got new tires, somehow jumped out in the lead, kept it for a while. Then we just had caution after caution after caution. It was just, it was tough keeping Lamaga behind me because I was watching on my relative, it was going between 0.9 and 1 second. So, he was pretty good coming out 3 and 4. I was pretty good coming out 1, 2. So it was a bit of back and forth, which you probably saw. Yeah, just a big thanks to everyone. Big thanks to my team, Atlantic Team Racing, the guys, Mac, Rob, Sammy, yourself, obviously, for hosting and for streaming, and for obviously Greg for the league and for everyone. It's great.
Yeah, definitely a tough course and definitely a hard fought race when it comes to trying to find the corners here. Even ISM is the same way. ISM, you have the bigger open dog leg where you can drive through, but here finding the entrance in 1 is all about on the brakes, and then on 3 it's about throttle control. So that right there is what I saw from the both of you. I mean, I think I even said it during the broadcast that you had a great drive off 1 and 2 or 1 and into the dog leg, and Lamaga was catching on turn 3 and right there at the front stretch. So yeah, congratulations though, a great drive off, getting the first chance to actually talk to you guys and do the pre-race interviews. So congratulations to you on the first one, being able to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Jason, for streaming. It's great to be part of this. It's great to have your brand on my car as well. So I appreciate that. And look forward to future races.
Absolutely. Hey, tell me, how do you see your hometown? Because I want to make sure I get it right.
Just say Leitrim.
Okay.
You said it.
I just want to make sure. So,
Yes, I said it right because for Talladega, I had it for from where I was born.
Mhm.
But my wife says, you're not, you haven't been there in like 15 years.
Oh.
So she was like, what do you do putting it there? She says, this is your home now. And I was like, okay, you're right. Actually, it is. So yeah, it's Leitrim, Ireland too.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Well, I appreciate you. We're going to be seeing you next week. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, my friend.
Then for that, perfect. Thanks very much, guys.
You as well. And up next, third place driver, we're going to be looking at your name, Mr. Mike Hillingbeck. Buddy, you had a lot there, and you were back and forth, got loose out of three, and it just seemed like you could find your rhythm, and then all of a sudden those tires would snap on you, and then turn three was your kryptonite. But you come home P3 after a couple of green white checkers.
Yeah. Hey, Jason. Good to talk to you. Yeah, I tried to keep it clean through the entire race, but unfortunately, I don't know what there was, like 10 laps to go or whatever. I got loose and ended up causing that caution. So what a bummer. But yeah, this is a tough track, tough race. These guys are good, Al and Dave. Again, I was just trying to, maintain in the top three, which I consider this a success. After the Talladega win, I'll take this and I'll, try to stay up there in the point standing.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and I went over the point standing. So that right there is one of the biggest things. You have very short points when it comes to where you're placing here. So every position here is very, very important, and you're doing a great job of kicking butt there. So it's another race. So we're going to be moving on. Is next week the cash race?
Yeah, actually, every race is there is a cash prize for every race, so that makes it nice. First through three, 1 through 3 get something.
Oh, fantastic!
So,
hey, you got something.
Yeah. It helps. It makes it fun. It pays for my iRacing basically. So, hey, if I could, just shout out to Greg Dryas putting this on. I mean, fantastic. It's a lot of fun. He's a great guy, and he really does a lot of work. He's not able to race obviously because he's admitting the thing, but. Shout out to him for putting this on. It's a lot of fun.
Right,
a lot of fun.
Right on. It was definitely a thing to watch. Even Greg, thank you to Greg out there. He sent me a message. He was saying I watched the 60 restart because every league is different and every rules are different. But the jump that like the 60 would get on you guys on the restart, it was so close to like being out of bounds or out of line that I was surprised that iRacing didn't give him a black flag or anything like that. So thank you to Greg out there also for explaining that to me. He said that he was good. He is the race controller out there as well. So my hat's off to all of you guys. You guys have your way of doing things, and I'm getting accustomed to them because I enjoy it. It's my great Sunday afternoon Cup Series race.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jason. Appreciate it, and love watching your videos after the replays after the races, which I'm going to do now.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, one touch real quick. Your car came up as the 97. Your paint scheme is the 97. I think I'm going to get with you guys about what I do over here, so that way I can make sure everybody's kind of on the same page because you're the 70 in the league. So just wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that because I show 70 and I got that Navy paint scheme honoring my daughter who serves overseas. So
at least the paint scheme's right. That's okay. So it might be just the driver number thing. I have driver numbers turned off, so we'll figure all that stuff out. So
okay.
So it's all great. Mike, thank you very much. Congratulations on a P3. I'd like to talk to Dave, but I think Dave is I think he's off. So,
all right. Well, thanks a lot. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you to everybody out there watching as well. Congratulations to all the drivers out there. Dave Lamaga comes home second. What a great drive off by all the drivers. And it was fun. Phoenix is all about cautions. They're going to get cautions there. And you're going to see quite a few things get out there and have it depends. It's all tight corners. It's kind of like driving Bristol. Once you get into a wreck, you just get into a wreck. It's kind of what happens there. So big special thank you to, of course, Greg out there. Make sure you check out his streams on Twitch every Sunday. He does it a couple of times a week, too. He talks about what he's doing over here. So it's Greg Draiss. You go find his Twitch channel. I think it's all one word. If not, find my followers list and do it. I do share it out there on Signature Esports as well. Go give Joe Sixpack Racing League, their group, a like and a follow out there, and make sure you tune in each and every Sunday for this fantastic race out there. And also make sure that you tune in tonight. Real Racing Online Dirt Series action is going to be starting here in a few hours. We're going to get that ready to rock and roll. And then off tomorrow, Tuesday, Trucks Ultimate Championship Series. And then join us Wednesday for the very first ever SC race. We're going to get all that stuff ready to rock and roll. Thank you, everybody. We hope you have a great night, and we will see you next week. And tune into next week if you want to see the Joe Sixpack Racing new intro video. We've got that coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you here in a few hours.
If you're looking